Hello. I got a new mic, and so I'm going to be able to give clear instruction. I know I had the option of doing voiceover like I usually do, but honestly, it's like a double process on my end, and I have no spoons to devote to that. Anyway, I figure I also give the best instruction when I'm able to do it live in the moment. How I love teaching my classes. I want to remind you guys, I'm not a yoga teacher. I do incorporate yoga within my practice. I am a mobility and flexibility teacher and a movement teacher. So I want you guys being able to move better, have better range of motion, coordination, balance, and strength too on top of that. Today we're going to do a splits focus class. Remember, do what you can, leave out the rest. Never push into pain, never push into stretches, and we don't hold stretches longer than 5 seconds in my class because science shows that there is really no benefit. What we're trying to do is increase our mobility by using mobility drills, rotational mobility joint drills. We're also going to be using vestibular ocular drills because they help increase our visual capacity, our balance, and that's going to lend to better movement. That's going to lend to better range of motion. Some strength training because that has also scientifically been shown to help increase range of motion better than stretching. So remember, do what you can, leave out the rest, make it work for you. And if you need modifications and I haven't provided that for you, please let me know. And I'll definitely do my best to try to give you the content that you need to help you succeed. So you're going to need a mat, blocks, yoga blocks, or cans, like really sturdy cans if you don't have blocks. And let's get started. Okay, to start off with, we're going to start off with a neural warm-up. What this is going to do is going to help warm up the brain and the body together because the brain controls all aspects of our movement. And we need to remember that we're not just training our muscles, our ligaments, or tendons. We're also training this. So what we're going to do is we're going to check our splits baseline. So what do our splits look like pre-warm-up? And they're probably going to look like shit. That's okay. We're going to check it out. We're going to do the neural warm-up, see what that does, and then we'll continue. So go ahead, and if you don't have your splits already, grab yoga blocks, grab really sturdy cans, basically anything you could put your weight on without it slipping underneath you, so that way you could safely get it in and out of your splits. So we're going to be looking at both side splits, so both legs, and then we're going to look at our middle splits and pancake split. So we're going to come down into a tabletop. Okay, we are going to take one leg, bring it out in front, come up on your blocks, and we're just going to slide that leg down, and we're going to stop at resistance. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm starting. Okay, you're going to lean on the side of the leg that is facing forward, bring the other leg together, and then we're going to come back into tabletop and check the other leg. Okay, tabletop. You can start here too. Bring the leg forward, bring it down, stop at resistance. This is where I'm at. Lean on the side of the leg facing forward, close your legs, boom. All right, let's look at our middle split. So we're gonna get the booty cheeks out of the way. Make sure that you stop at resistance and you're not pushing into any kind of strain or any kind of pain. We're trying to keep our knees upwards, facing up, all right? So we're gonna look forward, and we're gonna reach, and we're gonna stop at resistance. This is where I'm at. This is me cold. Walk with your hands back up. Because I cannot get my belly even onto the floor completely, I'm not even gonna try to go for my pancake split, so that's off the table. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start with feel yourself. You're gonna be feeling on yourself. You're gonna be combing your fingers through your hair, down your scalp, using however pressure feels good to you. Okay, we're gonna touch our face like we're washing it. We're gonna rub our earlobes and our ears, tops of our ears. Take 2 fingers, place them the back of your neck right above right above the cervical spine right here. You're gonna, in the occipital area right here, we're going to rub circles, massage circles. Massage them one way, massage them the other. Come down onto the neck. Circles in one direction, circles in the other. You take your hands and we're going to rub our neck. Gently. You're not trying to choke yourself. We're going to take our hand, go to the opposite side, opposite shoulder. We're going to rub all the way down the arm, palm facing down, get in between the fingers, palm facing up, fingers, palm, wrist. Ooh, getting all that. If you're feeling tingles, that's perfectly normal. We're going to rub in between the fingers up. So basically what we're doing, we're rubbing every inch of our body, okay? Want to make sure you get your upper back, your boobs, the sides, tummy, lower back. Take 2 fists, place them where your kidneys would be, the lumbar area right down in heel, right above your butt. Massage a little bit in one direction, massage in the other. Okay, now we're gonna rub our glutes, our butt, the front underneath the fupa. If you have one, I have one. We're gonna get our thigh. So now we're gonna find balance. If you cannot find balance, leave both legs on the ground, but I'm gonna balance on one leg and I'm gonna rub my thigh. I'm gonna bring my leg up, get my shin, get my calf, my knees, my ankles, get the bottoms of my feet in between my toes. Make sure you get that. Tops of the foot, bring it down, steady yourself, lift or leave. If you need to bend down and do it with bent legs, perfectly fine. But this is a little more challenging. It lends to the warm up. Ankle, top of foot, bottom of foot, toes. Okay, we're gonna click our teeth 10 times. We're gonna bring our elbows up and we're gonna bring elbow to knee. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bounce up and down. Bring the heels up and down, up and down, up and down. Alternate, alternate, alternate. We're gonna swing our arms side to side. Let them flail about against us, looking in the direction that we're turning. Okay, let's see what our splits look like after this neural warm-up. Grab your blocks for safety, bring them down, coming into tabletop. Extend the leg in front of you, slowly bring it down. We're gonna lean on the side of the leg that is in front of us. Remember to stop at resistance. We're not pushing into it. Okay, coming back up. Take the opposite leg, extend it in front of you, bring it down. This is just after a neural warm-up. Come back in. The reason this works is because if we check out mentally when it concerns to what our body is doing, proprioception, how our body is moving in space, interoception, our internal workings and how we feel on the inside, our brain gets freaked, makes our muscles tighter. Those muscle knots, stiffness, that's where that comes from, a lack of confidence from the brain. When we start being like, whoo, waking up all the nerve endings in our body, we let our brain know like, hey, we're starting to be a little more mindful, we're paying attention. Release, release the tension. And then we end up with more range of motion. All right, let's look at our middle split. Get the booty cheeks out of the way, come into a comfortable straddle. If you are here and you're bent and you can't straighten up all the way, all I ask is that you place your hands behind you and just try to lift your chest up. Okay, that's all I want from you. But if you're comfortably here, get the booty cheeks out of the way, come into a comfortable straddle, and then we're gonna take it, we're gonna inhale, we're gonna look for a spot in front of us. Exhale, and we're gonna reach. There's a difference. Not exactly into my pancake just yet, but that was a tiny little warm-up. All right, let's continue. All right, now what we're gonna do are lateral tilts. this works this and this, which is connected to all this, which is what we want to expand a little bit more. So I want you to find a comfortable place to put your feet, a little bit wider than hip distance, maybe just under your shoulders. We're going to focus on one leg. We're going to lean on that leg, rolling the foot, externally rolling on the outside of the foot. You're going to feel it from your pinky all the way to your heel. Mindfulness. The more mindful you are, the more in your body, the more present you are, focusing on what does this feel like with the mat rolled underneath my foot this way. Rolling it back mindfully. It's going to give you better benefits. So we're going to roll, bring it back. We're going to roll, bring it back. So we're 3. We're going to do 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice how my leg is the only thing moving and I'm not moving all of this. Okay, so we're going to go back to neutral, whatever that it looks like for you. Okay, because some of us are here, some of us are way over here. This is my neutral. We're going to roll in. You're going to feel the mat from the big toe all the way to the back of the heel. Roll underneath your foot. Boom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to move on to the other leg. So we're going to shift the weight to the other leg. We're going to roll outward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Neutral, roll in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to stay in this position. We're going to go back to the original leg. We're going to draw circles over the foot with the knee, keeping my hands on my hips so that they don't go around like this. We want them to stay in the same position that they're at. And we're just going to rotate that knee over. I want you to look down. Okay, I want you to try to smooth out these circles. Make them as perfect as you can. Okay, every subsequent circle should be more perfect than the last. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. If you need to, make them smaller. 8. So if you're, see, I'm here. If you're here, it's okay as long as you're really focusing hard on trying to make the circles as perfect as you can. That's the mindfulness part. We're going to reverse the circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch directions. I mean, switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to stand with our feet directly underneath our hips. Take one leg, bring it behind. Maybe about a foot. Doesn't have to be too far back. Curl the toe under. We're going to roll over the top of the foot. Okay, you should feel a nice little stretch on the toes. It's called a toe pull. It helps lengthen all this, stretch all this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're going to bring that foot forward. We're going to take the other leg, bring it behind us, curl the toe under, roll over like if you're trying to roll over the top of the foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to do pelvic isolations. Bring your legs wherever they feel comfortable to you. I like to have them shoulder width apart. You're going to have soft bent knees. And what we're going to do right now is pretend like we have a pencil, pen, paintbrush right in the plumb line perineum area between, anyway, right there. Pretend like you have something that you can draw with. And we are going to start with a little bit of a tiny little squat. And we're going to draw a line going forward. We're tucking in the butt. We're rounding the back a little bit. We're going to tilt, bringing that butt up to the sky. And then we're going to tuck again. Then we're going to tilt. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going back to neutral, and we're going to shift the pelvis from side to side. So we're drawing a line going this way. 1, 2. Oh no, that's that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna connect everything. We're gonna go forward, tuck the pelvis, over, back, over, connect the dots. We're gonna draw circles on the ground. So this is gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to reverse the circle. Over, back, over, front. Over, back, over, front. Smooth it out. We have 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. 2, 3, last one. Okay, so now we're gonna get down on the floor. All right, so we're gonna start standing. We're gonna do a yoga mobility flow, a nice little blend of multiple modalities that are going to include balance, strength, a little coordination. Either way, they're gonna help you get to your splits. We're gonna start the end of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're gonna bend our legs, we're gonna come down. Okay, if you can straighten your legs, straighten them. But if not, that's okay if you're here. We're gonna pedal our feet. We're gonna walk our hands forward. We're in downward dog right now. Okay, downward dog, you want to rotate your shoulder blades out to the sides of the room. You want to have your booty sticking up, pelvis nice and tilted. Bend your legs if you need to. It's okay, we're gonna pedal here. We're trying to get the chest to come towards, or the belly to come towards the thighs. Okay, we're going to go ahead, bring a leg between both hands. Take the opposite leg, slide it up. You're gonna rotate the pelvis and the belly so that they're facing the wall. You're gonna kick your own butt. We're gonna come down, bring the knee towards the opposite elbow, like a little twist. We're gonna slide that leg right back up, rotate, kick, okay? Bring the knee towards the opposite elbow, slide the leg back up, kick. Okay, so we've done 3 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, bring it down, switch legs. Okay, opposite leg comes back, rotate the belly forward, kick the booty, try to kick the booty, bring the knee up and forward, try to touch the other elbow, slide it back up, boom. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Modification for this would be Downward dog. You can be out further if you need to. You can come down here. And I just want you to try to lift your back leg. That's it. So if you're downward dog, here, or here, or here, it's fine. I just want you to lift the leg. That's it. Just lift, bring it back down. Okay? There's your modification. You work your way to coming here. You work your way to coming here and here, okay? You can work to coming here, but you can start here by just lifting. You can try to bend the leg, try to bring knee to elbow, come down, come into child's pose to try to stretch it out a little bit, but that is a modification to the other. Okay, we're gonna be in downward dog. This is where we ended. We're gonna pedal our feet. I never want to just sit there and hold a pose. When you use mobility instead of just stretching, you're gonna receive better benefits. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, bring the knees down. We're going to tilt the pelvis up. We're gonna tuck the pelvis. We're gonna curl the toes underneath if they're not already. Back into downward dog. We're gonna make this a nice little loop. Tilt, tuck, downward dog. Down, tilt, tuck, downward dog. Bring one foot back to the center, lift the other leg up. We're gonna slide that leg in front of us, and we're gonna bend the back leg too. Boom, 90-90. Take our hands, place them behind us. We're gonna anchor our feet, rolling our knees up and over. We're going to come forward, walk back, twist the chest open, roll back down, walk forward, bring the arm that is in the back, push the pelvis up, reach. We're gonna come down. I know this is a little fast paced, but we're doing mobility here. We're not just holding poses. Bring the knees up and over, melt over the leg, walk behind the leg, rotate chest forward, rotate it back down, come over the foot and the ankle, bring the arm that's behind you down, stabilize it, reach. Okay, we're gonna do this a few more times. Bring the hand down, knee up and over, melt, walk behind the leg, rotate chest forward, come back down. We're coming over the leg and the foot. We're coming back up, placing the arm down, pushing the pelvis up, looking at our hand, coming back down, bringing the knees back up and over, melting, walk behind the leg, rotate the chest forward, rotate the shoulder back down, come over your ankle and your foot, bring the arm that's behind you, stabilize it, push the pelvis forward. We're gonna do it one more time. Bring the hand behind you, knees up and over, melt. Walk the hands, rotate the chest, rotate it back, over the knee and the foot. Come up, hand behind, reach, come down, hand behind. Last time on this side. Walk behind the leg, rotate, rotate back, over the foot and the ankle, place the hand down, stabilize, and reach. And then we're gonna come back down, okay? So now what we're gonna do from here is we're going to, so we're back in this position. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try really hard not to use our hands behind us. We're anchoring our feet. We're bringing our knees up and over. Boom. Then we're gonna push the pelvis up. If you need, put a chair or something next to you. You can hold on to something to help you up. We're coming back down, okay? If you still need to place your arms behind you, do so. But if you can, try to do it without your hands supporting you from behind, or push the pelvis up. If you need to, hold on to something. Boom, bringing it back down. We're focused on controlling the movement. So when we're coming up and over, we're controlling it. When we're coming back down, back up, we're controlling it. We're coming back down with control. up and over. So now we're gonna add, we're gonna come up. I want you to take the leg that's behind you, stabilize the front leg, bring it forward, lean into it, come back, bring the leg back behind you. Use a chair if you need to. And actually, let me show you with this, okay? I'm gonna come up and over. I'm gonna use a coffee table for support. I'm gonna come up, boom, lean in, bring the leg back with control, knees up and over. Up, forward, lean in, whoop, back. I need to follow my own advice. Slow it down, up. Remember, do what you can, leave the rest. So if this is really difficult, skip. Boom, back. We're gonna do one more time each side. Up, forward, and lean, back. One more time. That's right. Now come down, come into a nice butterfly, feet together. If the knees are here, that's fine. If you're curved, place your arms behind you. I just want you to bring your chest up. If you can comfortably sit in this position, get your booty cheeks out of the way. And I want you just to walk your hands forward, stop at resistance. Walk your hands back up. We're gonna bring the legs out. We're gonna just tilt and tuck the pelvis, okay? Let me turn this way so that you guys can see what I'm doing. We're just tilting and tucking. Tilting and tucking. Get the booty cheeks out of the way. Look for a spot in front of you on the inhale. On the exhale, reach for the spot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. All right, we're going to start another mobility drill, and we're going to start in tabletop. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to kind of have your weight evenly put in your hands and your knees. Okay, we're going to lift the leg. Okay, we're going to bring it around and down to the other side of the leg, touching the knee down. We're going to bring it up as high as we can. Okay, we're trying to touch the sky with that foot. And then we're going to bring it towards the outside hand. Boom. Bring it back and down. It's okay if you lean back a little bit. Up and over. Back and down. Up and over. Back and down. Up and over. Okay, I think we have 2 more. Oh no, because I don't know if I was counting right. Last one. Bring it down. I'm going to turn so you can see better. We're going to lift the opposite leg up behind us. Bring the knee to the other side of the leg. Bring it back and over. Bring the knee as close to that front hand as you can. Up and over. That's 2, 3, 4, and excuse me while I get this out of my crack. 5, 6. We're human. We're all human here, right? We all get our workout stuff stuck to our crack. We got 2 more. 1, 2. Push back into child's pose. Wide knees. Make room for the belly. If you can't get all the way down, you can be up here. I want you to feel comfortable. Spread those hands. Forehead down to ground. All right, we're going to come back into a tabletop. I know, right? This time what we're going to do is we're going to slide the front leg forward. Boom. Kind of like pigeon pose. We're going to lift the back leg. Hold. Then release. Melt over the front leg. Place the hands down. We're going to switch legs. This is going to be a drill. Whoop. Grab the back leg. Bring it up. Release. Melt over, hands down on ground, shoot the front leg back. Back into child's pose because it feels good. Back to tabletop, opposite leg. Comes in front. Grab the back leg. Release. Come back into child's pose. Tabletop, opposite leg. We're going to do this one more time, each side. Release. Come down. Hands. Tabletop. Child's pose. Opposite leg. Back leg. Almost forgot my own drill. Melt forward. Place down, hands down. Shoot leg back. Last side. Boom. Boom. Back into child's pose. And hold. Woo, that feels nice. Okay. Now what we're going to do is check out where are our splits. Grab your yoga blocks or your cans, whatever you were using. Remember, I was this side, and I'm going to put these like this. You can have them like this if you need to be higher. If you're not as far down to the ground, it's okay. We all start somewhere. All right, tabletop. Take one leg, shoot it on in front, bring it down, stop at resistance. Okay. Roll on the leg that is facing forward. Bring the other leg around. We're going to come back into our tabletop. I am not going to use the blocks because I don't need to, but please use them if you do. If you're not all the way down, use the blocks. Opposite leg. Bring it down in front. I'm going to slide it. And there we go. Okay. This feels comfortable. If you are pushing into it, if you're pushing into pain, if you're doing it wrong, it shouldn't be painful. This should feel easy once you're here, okay? If anybody tells you that flexibility involves pain, they're wrong. And it's counterintuitive, and it's gonna lengthen the amount of time that you're working on a particular pose to actually get the goal of getting there. We're gonna do our straddle. Let's see where our pancake and our straddle reach is at. We're going to come into our comfortable straddle. For me, this is where I'm at right now. I'm going to get the booty cheeks out of the way. I'm going to look at a spot way in front of me. I'm going to reach for that spot with intention. And inhale, and on the exhale, boom. That's my middle split. And then I just roll into my pancake. Okay, when you're trying to get your pancake, please try to come into your pancake from your middle split. Okay, from here. All right, the difference between a pancake and middle split is that the middle split has your knees facing up. The pancake, you're gonna roll the knees facing forward, the feet are gonna be facing forward, and it does involve an opening of the pelvis. But you want to start from middle split. You want to start from here. You want to tilt that booty up to the sky. You want your fupa and your lower belly to be what touches the ground first. And then at the end, your chest needs to come down. Okay, once you're here, then start rotating. Rotate forward. And then you can come into that pancake safely. And it'll happen with time, with patience, with compassion for your body, and with a positive mindset. I want you guys to practice going into your workouts, your mobility, your exercise, your yoga, whatever it is that you call it, with the mindset of your body can heal and it can adapt. Old injuries, as long as tissue has healed, tissue damage is no longer there, your brain is trying to trick you into feeling like you're going to hurt yourself. So with a little bit of mobility, with a little bit of movement, you're going to help your brain feel confident again. The more that you practice these things, I like to do 3 to 4 days a week. Mobility, either upper or lower, and sometimes I do both at the same time if I feel good. Sometimes I don't do anything at all because I don't feel like it. And I don't want you going into a workout, into an exercise, begrudging. I don't want you feeling like you have to. Make this your you time. Make this the moment that you're going to reach your goals. And the more positive of a mindset you have, more positive things you tell yourself about your abilities, your capabilities, the better results you're going to end up having, because your brain is going to feel better, and your brain's going to allow for more movement, better range of motion, better coordination, balance, all that. So with that, there is your splits tutorial. I hope that you guys gained a bit of knowledge and have maybe a few more things to add to your workout regimen. And still working on getting my main account back, but that's okay. It's gonna happen either way. I'm back on TikTok, HealGirl02, and I'm also on Instagram, and feel free to hit me up for any kind of modifications.